Firstly, thank you for inviting Yooz to be here today. We're really pleased to be a part of ISV Society. And over the next few minutes, we're really going to focus on how Yooz integrated with Acumatica brings lean financial operations to life. So really, this isn't just about adding another AP tool. It's about creating operational efficiency with financial control to protect your margins and really giving finance leaders speed, control, and real-time visibility directly inside of their ERP. So I'm Terry Spalsbury, and I'm a senior account executive here at Yooz, and we focus on the framework of lean financial operations, which is all about fighting waste, fighting risk, and really defeating fraud to bring your company growth and profitability. So today, we're going to dive into a few key features of lean financial operations and AP automation that Yooz and Acumatica together can bring to your organization. So I hope that you leave here seeing how this solution can help you reduce your risk, waste, and help protect your margins. So let's start with the big question, right? Why are we even talking about accounts payable? And the answer to that is because AP is under more pressure than ever. Transaction volumes keep climbing, and with that comes more vendor issues, more invoices to process, and more supplier calls to juggle. So if your approvals are still manual or paper-based, every step gets slower and more frustrating. Paper takes up space, it's hard to track, and once it's filed, good luck finding it when you need it again, right? Uh, when processes are manual, people feel the strain. Teams stay late fixing tiny errors, invoices bounce around between inboxes and desks just to get one single approval, and suppliers often wait for updates and can become quite frustrated. Eventually, that pressure turns into burnout, and the cost isn't just financial, it's human. Meanwhile, finance teams are expected to do more with less, faster approvals, tighter controls, and smarter decisions. And that's where lean financial operations and AP automation come in. This isn't just about adding another tool to your tech stack, it's a strategic shift that brings automation, visibility, and control directly into your ERP. AP touches every dollar that leaves the business. So when approvals stall, data doesn't match, or controls rely on manual steps, margins quietly erode. Lean financial operations reframes AP as a strategic function, one that helps finance move faster while staying firmly in control. And if you're a numbers person, to put things into perspective, 84% of firms still rely on paper or semi-automated AP processes. That's a huge number. 1 in 3 invoices have errors, and you're not just wasting time fixing them, you're actually wasting money. One firm that I actually worked with quite recently found that correcting AP errors cost them an average of $500 per mistake once you factor that in with labor and vendor penalties. So 60% of finance teams cite that chasing invoices is the top bottleneck and draining the most of their time. So let's talk about the foundation of modern AP processes and how the work actually moves through your organization. First, we have dynamic approval workflows. Yooz lets you mirror the real approval structures you already use, no matter how simple or complex. You can build unlimited routing steps, automate the handoffs, and keep everything synced directly with Acumatica. The result is faster approvals without giving up any control. Secondly, we have mobility. AP doesn't stop just because someone isn't at their desk. With Yooz, approvers can review invoices and POs, access supporting documents, comment, reassign, or place holds, all from their phone, laptop, or tablet. This means approvals keep moving across job sites, factory floors, and anywhere that work happens. preventing delays that impact vendors and margins. And finally, ERP alignment. Yooz mirrors Acumatica's dimensions, so project and cost information stay consistent from capture all the way through payment. Finance and operations see the same data in the same structure and without manual cleanup or reentry. So together, these three pieces create an AP workflow that's fast, flexible, and fully aligned with your ERP, which sets the stage for the intelligence and control that we'll look at next. So now that we've covered how Yooz streamlines the flow of work with dynamic approvals, mobility, and ERP alignment, let's look at what happens next, how you gain intelligence, accuracy, and protection across the entire AP cycle. On the left, we start with actionable AP insight. Yooz reports gives you real-time visibility into everything happening in AP. Reports are exportable, easy to share, and pivot ready, so teams can quickly analyze spend, spot trends, and present clean data to leadership without extra work. It turns AP into something you can actually use to make decisions. In the center, we have automated PO matching, which is all about accuracy and control. Yooz supports two-way and three-way matching, handles partial receipts, and routes exceptions through workflows so nothing gets stuck or overlooked. And with line level matching coming soon, you'll get even more precision across every purchase. And on the right is fraud prevention, which is becoming essential for every finance team. Yooz flags anomalies, catches duplicates, detects fake invoices with smart fake detection, and maintains a complete audit trail. It's designed to protect your processes without slowing them down. And once your workflows are fast, mobile, and aligned with Acumatica, these layers of insight and protection give you the confidence to scale AP without adding any risk. So to wrap up this portion of, how lean financial operations is about removing manual work and rework while embedding the controls that keep spend accurate and cash protected, Yooz delivers this by automating AP intelligence built directly into the process, so teams move faster without adding any risk. The result is an AP function that scales, improves visibility, and protects margins. As the business grows, with Yooz, AP becomes a strategic driver of lean financial operations, not just a back office task. So here on the screen, you'll see some of the stats and information about our company. And some things that I'd like to point out really quick before I give you a really high level Yooz overview is that we actually have been in AI for over 35 years. We were born in the cloud in 2010, and we've remained a family-owned and privately held company ever since. So, we've processed millions of documents every year. We have over 600,000 users. And a few things that I find really interesting are that we have developed over 1,000 hours to research and development, and that we've published over 100 scientific papers on AI and machine learning. So what that really means is we're not just trying to keep up with the future of AI, we are actually shaping it here at Yooz. So I'm going to stop sharing the screen really quickly. And actually, let me just pull another window over here. Give me 2 seconds. And I knew that would happen. All right. So, Amy, can you confirm that you're able to see the Yooz interface?
I am.
Okay, perfect. Let me move this out of the way. All right, wonderful. So what you see here is our main user interface. It's super simple, it's modern, it's intuitive, And what we love about this is really having a client first mentality. So we want to make Yooz easy for any user to use, right? You see that we do have a few different components within the application. And then we also have a really great search and reporting tool. This is probably one of my favorite features of Yooz. It's Google-like, and it's able to find documents based on keywords because every word on every document is actually full text indexed through AI. So completely searchable. A few things I want to point out, I did mention in the overview is that, we do have that line level detail coming soon. And so just to give you a high level, you can see with Yooz, you do get the full invoice image on the side here. We also have all of our header field data that's been automatically captured through AI. And then what you see here is that we have several lines on this invoice. And I will point out that we have a few different PO numbers. Now, as I scroll through the lines here at the bottom, you'll see that Yooz has actually intelligently matched these lines to the lines that are listed there on the invoice and even across multiple PO numbers. So making that really easy to just sort for discrepancies or look for missing items within the PO-based invoice process. One other thing I'd love to point out here while we've got just 2 minutes is vendor statement reconciliation. I know this is a big part of what a lot of folks do in AP every day. And one thing that's great about Yooz is we have the ability to automate that functionality. So as you see, I'm hovering over these different invoices on this vendor statement. Yooz is actually showing us at the bottom here where that aligns. Now, vendor statement reconciliation has just become a lot easier because all I have to do is click this matching tab and it's going to bring that discrepancy right to the top. So I know who I need to reach out to, or the vendor I need to reach out to here about which invoice and what the error may be. So if you're interested in seeing more of what Yooz has to offer, we'd love for you to visit our website and send over any questions that you may have.
All right. Thank you so much, Terry.